a wonderful city to us. The enthusiasm of the Asian community, the South Asian community, has been so wonderful. It's been a delight. Most of the crew here are new to concerts, and so they keep asking for inspiration and guidelines from a veteran like me. And I'm so happy that we are inaugurating this concert in this city, because I know that with the kind of enthusiasm that they will receive tomorrow on stage, it will carry us through for the rest of our tour as a great source of encouragement.
I'm George Soda, Mr. Gersh's oldest son. I want to first of all say welcome to everybody. I know I speak on behalf of the room. We're very excited about the big concert tomorrow, so we cannot wait. So my question is actually to Abhishek Bachchanji. How does it feel now being the first time performing in a live tour event, not only alongside with the other great colleagues, but also alongside with now your beautiful wife and of course your legendary father?
Good morning, everyone. It feels wonderful. I'm very excited. This has been a tour which has been in the planning and in the making for over a year. Last year in August, when Aishwarya and myself were here to announce the tour, we made a promise that we would kick off the tour in Toronto, because it's a city which is very close to our heart. And we're very happy that that worked out. And we're very proud that we get to premiere the show in Toronto, which has been a city which has always given us a lot of love and affection. When you have that love and affection backing you, you almost take it for granted that everything will be okay. Because you know you have the audience behind you and you know that you're there for them.
Firstly, I was going to underline and repeat the sentiment of the entire team that we're truly happy to be here, to be performing for the audience, and very, very excited, looking forward to it. The fact that these shows are so welcomed with such enthusiasm and love by the audience in itself reiterates the reach of our cinema, of our film industry, and the way people embrace it. And this is an extension of precisely that. When we come and perform on our shows, our films are largely musicals. People have identified that in the international audience as well. And this basically is just really strengthening the fact that is already known, and the audience response basically shows the excitement and the way people appreciate and love it. So yeah, it basically does underline the reach of our industry overseas.
Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, you mentioned you've come to Toronto many times over the years, and I'm just wondering, in the past, if you saw this as sort of an escape from the media attention of Bollywood back home in India, and given the number of cameras and media attention you see here today, if that's no longer the case now?
No, it's never a joy to move away from the media. I think they keep us alive. And as we talk, I'd have you know that just because I've lost all my bags thanks to British Airways, it's on national news in India, because I mentioned it in my blog. And they have wonderful means of communication, mobile phones and SMSs. And just before coming here, we were delayed because I had to answer about 15 media questions on what the nature of my baggage was, and whether I was going to sue British Airways, and that I really should come onto the phone and talk to the media in India on national television. So we welcome your spirit and your enthusiasm and your interest in us. And our baggage, thank you. But it is not to come away from anything. It's really, as everyone has said, an opportunity to be able to perform on stage, meet the fans, take their love and affection, and everyone goes back happy.
Would you compare then the level of media interest here now in this room to what you would get, say, in a news conference in Bombay?
I don't know. I'm going to read the papers tomorrow to find out how you guys are treating us. And maybe then come to some conclusions.
My question is, in the last 10 to 20 years, there's been a real advancement in the Indian film industry. Where do you think that it's going? With doing a live stage show now, and getting such international success with this media, Where do you think the industry is going?
Well, I think sky's the limit. There was a time when there were very few shows. Only Indians would watch our films. Today our films have been screened all across the world. It's not just people from Indian origin who are watching these films, it's people from everywhere, all across the globe, people are watching the film. So I just think earlier we were taking small steps, now we're taking big leaps. The fact that a tour like Unforgettable is happening, the kind of scale it has, the fact that this room is full of media people from Toronto, in Canada. It's not, as someone asked before, that how do you see the press different in India and in overseas? So I just think sky's the limit. It's only going to go forward. Our culture gets exported in our films. Our films are beautiful. They have music. They have their own space. No other film industry in the world has the kind of music we have, the kind of dancing we have. It's our own space. We've created our own area, our own environment, and people are embracing it. So I think it's only going to get bigger and better. And sky's the limit.
Richie, where's the party tonight?